Hello students, I am Venkateswarlu. In this topic today our topic is ascent of sap. Ascent of sap means movement of water molecules from soil to shoot tip against the gravitational force is called ascent of sap. Movement of water molecules from soil to shoot tip against the gravitational force is called ascent of sap. It has two main properties, that is root pressure and transpirational pull. Root pressure and transpirational pull. See the picture. Plant, it has roots and also shoot system shows leaves. So normally plants in the soil it contains more water. Soil contains more water. It means it has more water potential when comparing to plant body. So water always moves from high water potential region to low water potential region. This is the xylem of the plant or stem. Now water moves from high water potential of the soil to low water potential of the plant body, that is xylem of the root, xylem of the stem, xylem of the leaf, and finally it reaches stomata. This is the stomata. So water movement is from soil to plant body up to the tip of shoot. So this movement is occur based on the water potential gradient. Water potential gradient. In soil it contains more water potential when comparing to plant body. So plant body shows less water potential. So water always moves from high water potential region of the soil to low water potential region of the plant body. So initially water enter into the root pressure. At that time root xylem it contains more pressure because of the presence of more water. That pressure is called root pressure. That pressure is called root pressure. Plants absorb water from soil based on the concentration gradient. So this leads to water flows its potential gradient. Gradient means difference in between two regions, that is soil and plant body. Soil contains more water potential, plant body contains less water potential. That is called gradient. So water flows its potential gradient and result of that increases the pressure inside the xylem because of the presence of water. This positive pressure called as root pressure. Positive pressure called as root pressure. So plant body shows roots and also shoot system, that is leaf, and this one is stomata in the leaf. Stomata in the leaf. So water movement. Water moves from soil to roots. Then xylem shows root pressure. Because of that pressure, water molecules always moves from high pressure to low pressure. That is xylem of stem. And finally it reaches xylem of leaf. And finally it reaches the stomata. From this stomata, waters enter into atmosphere in the form of vapor. This is called transpiration. This is called transpiration. Loss of water in the form of water vapor is called transpiration. At sometimes we are observed In some grasses, water droplets water droplets tip of the leaves and leaf blades at leaf blades on leaf blades we are observed water droplets. Those are called, that process is called guttation. Because of guttation, guttation means loss of water in the form of droplets, in the form of droplets is called guttation. Water, loss of water in the form of water vapor is called transpiration. Loss of water in the form of droplets is called guttation. Guttation normally observed in grasses. It is observed in grasses. So that is reason for guttation, reason for because of the presence of root pressure. So guttation, loss of water in the form of water droplets is called guttation. It is observed in grasses. This root pressure push up water molecules from root to plant body, but this is not sufficient to tall trees. Because in some plants like Sequoia sempervirens, plant shows tall to height more than 300 feet, so that in that plant root pressure is not sufficient to transfer of molecules. See the picture, this is Sequoia sempervirens, called as also called California redwood. Its height is 379 feet, that is 115 meters height. So in this, like Sequoia sempervirens plants, such heights water is pulled through the plant body. Water is pulled through the plant body, through the plant. This is the driving force for the process of transpiration from leaves. So water pull is driving force from the process of transpiration in leaves. This transpirational pull, the process of transpirational pull is explained by cohesion tension theory, explained in cohesion tension theory by Henry Dickson in 1914. In tall plants, water is pulled. This is nothing but a driving force for the process of transpiration. This process explained in cohesion tension theory, it is proposed by Henry Dickson. According this theory, the ascent of xylem sap depends on the following properties, following physical properties of water. There are three properties are there: cohesion, adhesion and transpirational pull. Cohesion, adhesion and transpirational pull. Cohesion means mutual attraction between water molecules. Mutual attraction between water molecules is called cohesion. So water needs to move from soil to plant body. This is the xylem of plant. And this is the water molecules. So these water molecules need to move through the xylem. So to move these water molecules through the xylem, water molecules are attached. That attraction, the mutual attraction is called cohesion. To move water molecules through the xylem, it requires attraction between water molecules. That attraction is called cohesion. Single water molecule cannot move through the xylem. If there is no cohesion, there is no movement of water molecules. So water molecules need cohesion. Cohesion means mutual attraction between water molecules. And second one is adhesion. Adhesion means attraction of water molecules from see the picture, plant body, xylem, water molecules. So it contains cohesion bonds, attraction between water molecules. So adhesion means attraction between water molecules and also xylem walls. This is called adhesion, mutual attraction between water molecules and xylem walls. That is called adhesion. So cohesion, adhesion. Finally, transpirational pull. Third properties of water is transpirational pull. This is nothing but a driving force for upward movement of water molecules. It is nothing but a driving force to upward movement of water molecules. Upward movement of water molecules. See the picture, plant body, leaf, stomata region. This is the xylem of that plant body. Water molecules. These water molecules shows cohesion bonds and also adhesion. And shows adhesion means attraction between water molecules and xylem walls. Then water moves towards upward. At the same time, transpiration occur in the leaf stomata. Loss of water in the form of vapor is called transpiration. At the time stomata, there is no water molecules. It means it has low water potential, psi W minus. Its value is psi W. There is no water potential when comparing to xylem. Xylem contains more water. Then water moves from xylem to stomata. After that, xylem of the stem to xylem of the midvein. So this is then here tension is created from stomata to xylem of the leaf, from xylem of the leaf to xylem of the stem, xylem of the stem to xylem of the root. Tension is created. This is called tensile strength. Tensile strength. Tension is created from stomata to xylem of the midvein, xylem of the stem, xylem of the root because of transpirational pull. This pulling shows upward movement of water molecules. So based on the three properties, water moves from soil to shoot tip and again it enter into environment, soil, plant, atmosphere, and again reaches the soil and enter into plant, atmosphere. This process also called as SPAC. Soil, plant, atmosphere, continuity. SPAC, soil, plant, atmosphere, continuity. If you like this video, please share, comment, like and subscribe to my channel.